Alrighty. Greetings, everybody. We are back, but we are here with a new campaign. Same old, same old players. It is I, your humble traveling bard. This time with a new campaign of my own creation. This took me a freaking year to write up, and I'm glad to have my awesome players to dive into shenaniganry with me. Uh, and also channel a channel moderator. We will being cool in the chat. Uh, so I'd like to welcome you all to Alvona, Land of Opportunities, a Aetherpunk Wild West inspired campaign set in the 1880s. Well, fictional 1880s with a lot of weird stuff. Where weird science, wild wizards, and dinosaurs roam the American frontier with your standard fantasy races as well. Oh boy. So yeah, this is be a little short run campaign, but hey, it's gonna be a wild ride. So, without further ado, we shall begin our adventure with Once Upon a Time in the Wild West. So yeah. Alright, so let's switch you guys over to the actual screen that I got for y'all.
Now, before we begin, I would like to say a couple of things. To clarify a couple of things, this is an anthology stories of sorts, created by our dear old artful bard. And so don't be surprised if at some points you see us playing completely different characters from one session to the other. You know, we might pull somebody else, from our ideas, so to speak. But hopefully if that's not too jarring and you can enjoy, what we have for you here.
Supposed to be on the GM layer. Oop. Alrighty. So let me swap over the music real quick. Music playing for y'all?
I believe so.
Alrighty. So, the year is 1889. The place, Alvona. Known on the world of Tellus as the land of opportunity. A new boom in magic, aethericity, has swept has swept the wider world with the largest aether booms and silver and gold rushes the country has ever seen. Adventurers, thrill seekers, pioneers seek to carve out their own slice of adventure in the wild and untamed wilderness, the windswept prairies, and the harsh badlands that make Alvona what it is. Where where there's coin and but where there's coin and an opportunity to be had, there is also some for a bit of danger as outlaw law bands and renegade soldiers and fierce native warriors protect their ways of life. There are, aside from the varying dangers of wild beasts and maddening monstrosities, but we shift our focus to the Maybell Express as a steam train chugging along the tracks from east coast of Alvona to the town of Quickridge, the last town on the line from civilization to the borders of the of the of the famed frontier. Whether you came seeking fame and fortune, returning from travels abroad, or carving out a new path for yourself, you find yourselves on the train to Quickridge. And I would like let's see. We'll go down by Discord order. To introduce your characters, what you playing, and why you on the train to Quickridge. So starting us off, Chayton, Eyota, please place yourself on the map and describe your character and why you on the train to Quickridge.
Chayton Eyota is a 6'2" brown-colored elf with dark brown hair. He is accompanied by a see-through green hawk companion. He is slim, has a shield with a Alkin symbol and the symbols for healing. Using his quarterstaff as walking stick, he prefers the land to help and heal people, and to broker peace between conflicting parties.
And of course, here's your eagle. A couple of folks, they give some folks who aren't used to the frontier of Alvona, they kind of look at you with a bit of a inquisitive curiosity. Folks who who are from the frontier don't pay you too much mind. Just see you as another native who's probably on their who's come from who's coming from the east, I suppose, and back out west.
Soon would tip his hat to people as he walked by. And that's it.
Reverend Reed, please describe your character. Place yourself down and why are you on the train to Quickridge?
It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. Proverbs 25:2. Sitting alone for the most part with a vicious unnerving presence. A man dressed in dark clothing with a large wide-brimmed hat put over his face, perhaps to block the outside world out, or to shelter it from his fearful image. Reverend Aloysius Creed is an Aasimar, a heaven-sent creature who found solace only within the monasteries and churches in which he grew up in. They are not a pretty sight, with red petals that seem to perpetually float around them that actually hold grotesque facsimiles of eyes on top of them, as well as a face that could strike the fear into any hardened mercenary. Aloysius Creed is a preacher man. He goes around trying to spread the word of his holy book that he keeps tightly clutched to his chest at all times. But even though someone is ordained as him, would otherwise seek to draw attention to himself to spread the word, Aloysius Creed knows that despite being a reverend, there is no reverence to be had in Alvona as a creature as blindingly hideous as he.
Also, a fun fact for the audience: unlike how tieflings and Azamar are depicted in most general fantasies, it's a little bit swapped on their head. Tieflings are a little bit more widely accepted than Azamar, so when some of the passengers see you, Reverend Reed, a couple of folks kind of shudder a bit. Like, oh shit, that is look at that dude over there.
I think like they would probably be a bit startled when Aloysius is trying to just keep his hat down and hide his face and just kind of like murmuring some prayers on the rosary beads, but some of the eyes that orbit around his head instinctively snap over, seemingly a threat to them, but in reality it's just the fact that, well, like anyone's eyes, they're just drawn to movement and noise. But it's only instinctive. They're not trying to start anything, but those eyes, they're not nice to look at.
Funny enough, you see another person of the cloth, a clockwork, who's dressed in nun's attire, who kind of sees you and gives you a bit of a nod.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Made it.
What's it called? Like, kind of like, like does like a acknowledging nod and just kind of does like the quick like sign of the cross and then kisses like the crucifix around their uh you know necklace, just in nome del Padre de Figlio de Spirito Santo.
Then, last but certainly not least, we have, and sorry for if I mispronounce name because Spanish is a bit rusty.
Dorito Mountain Camel.
No, senor, senor Monte, senor Monte Camino. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Please
Let me put down
place
my
your character down.
So Doroteo Montecamil. He is this rather tall looking, very sort of like athletic build Genasi, it seems. A trail of sort of like golden looking lines seem to be visible in the segments of his body, of his skin that are, exposed, I suppose. He has sort of like rather brownish complexion, brownish skin, with two eyes that seem kind of like they're gemstones of sorts. They kind of look like gemstones from a certain angle. They glint with the reflection of the light. Has seemingly a bit of a growing beard going on at the moment that, the moment is kind of controlled. He's dressed in attire that kind of indicates that he may be some form of worker, perhaps. Is rather common, clothes that don't really draw the eye. A shirt that kind of, short sleeve shirt that kind of gives, exposes like his arms. There is a bit of a, I guess, air to him, where he seems to not be entirely, sure what to do with himself. His hands kind of twiddling a little bit, and as he's sitting in his segment of the train, his eyes kind of looking out the window ever so often, and he doesn't seem, for the most part, to, despite being dressed in like, relatively common clothes, there he smells, I guess, of, the earth, minerals and the like. There's this, I believe, like smell like that would emanate from him, to some extent. It's not that he doesn't shower, but it's clear that up until recently he was, working on the land or perhaps in some other location to that effect.
Okay. As you kind of, while you're sitting down and you're looking out, you see like behind you, there's this tiefling man in like a fine three-piece suit, like somebody who was from the city, who ain't used to the heat of the western frontier. He looks over at you and says, "Excuse, excuse me, sir. Couldn't help, couldn't help but notice. You, are you you wouldn't happen to be a foreman, a steel worker, a gunner, by chance?"
Not exactly, no. I am, if you can believe it, I was the owner of a particular prospecting location. Obviously, it may not look like it, but I was this close to being a very wealthy man. And, but, well, I don't mind getting my hands dirty if that's what you're implying.
Oh no, oh no, not at all. Oh, friend, not at all. Oh, seem like a real salty earth type of individual.
Oh,
Pardon,
you're coming
pardon
in
the
and out,
pun.
Bard, I can't hear you too well.
He says, oh, real salty earth individual. Pardon the pun.
He looks at him. He goes, not the first time that comment is done, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
Well, if you're interested in any business propositions, Zordon Carvias, I'm looking to up a new mining operation in Quick Ridge.
He kind of stares at the man and chuckles a little bit and says, "I'll keep that in mind. But for now, my mind is in other things."
Well, if you change your mind, friend, don't hesitate to look me up. As you all are traveling, it's been about a few hours or so. Conductors are going by, checking your ticket. You pass from large swaths of forested areas, the smog of industrial cities, to windswept plains and
You're
sort of
you're still coming in and out, like you
ah,
go low and high, Bart. I'm not sure if you're like turned away from the mic or.
oh, my bad. So yeah, you move from smog-filled cities and forested areas to more windswept plains and bit drier areas. That is the desert of Alvona, almost the prairie areas. As the train comes to a stop, you're nowhere near the town. You should, by what the train manifest said, you should have been there about maybe in another hour or two. It's a bit odd, as the conductor kind of gets your attention. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, seems to be a bit of blockage is on the tracks. Please stay seated while the the engineers t- see what the issue is. No cause for alarm. It's probably just cattle. Probably just cattle on the tracks, or maybe there's some work that needs to be cleared.
Doroteo will look out the window and try, like, even if necessary, like stick his head out the window trying to see like just what's happening.
As you do, what is your passive perception?
Not super great. It's a 13.
Ooh. With a 13, you hear something like somebody's boarding the train. You almost saw like a wide brim hat at some point, but you're not sure where. And you hear a bit of commotion.
Sounds like
Go ahead.
Who was the one who was like saying that, like, like, was it just over the announcement? Like someone actually in the
Yeah, it
train?
was over. Yeah, it was like a conductor, like going
Oh.
through the cars.
Okay. Oh, going through the cars. Okay. Well, if they pass by, like, Reverend Creed is going to, like, speak up and say, if it is something in the way, then I shall be able to move it without any issue, if you wish.
That won't. No, no need. That's what the rail crew is for, sir.
Can I try to fucking insight this guy? I mean, like, he's clearly not okay.
Uh, you can tell with your passive insight. It's more like he's both concerned about you and also a little bit nervous
Yeah.
because
Hey,
what you are.
Fucking fair enough. Yeah, okay, so this is a hate crime thing. Suspicious
Microaggression, if you
going
will.
on. Yeah, alright, cool. You know, if that's the case, then, like, you know, Creed will just kind of, like, give him a nod and say, if you ever need any help with bearing any loads, the Lord has given me permission to use some of his power to string things along for the betterment of the people.
You know any prayers to get this train moving faster, Padre?
Less prayer. I'm more speaking on action. There shouldn't, if there's anything that needs to be done, I can move things along physically if need be. But if that's not the case, then so be it.
As you say that, you hear rustling from the coaches ahead of you and behind. A bit of commotion as masked individuals armed with crossbows and revolvers burst through the door. Ladies and gentlemen, this here's a rapper.
Oh, you cut off for a moment there.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, and and this here's a robber. This here's a robbery. Free. Now, stay calm, and this here little transaction of ours will go on smoothly. Now, empty your pockets and purses. We want watches, just gold, jewels, magic items if you got them. Don't need to be a hero, bro, folks.
Creed is going to kind of like stand up and very calmly, like with his like overcloak kind of like, you know, draped around him, will just walk up to like the main person who's like, you know, holding, like, you know, sticking people up, and just say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. So it is written, Isaiah 5:20.
Hey, Mr. W. We got ourselves a man of the cloth. Don't worry about him. So, Mr. S, just excuse us, Father, but could y'all save your sermon for after generous tides for the good people here.
That was a very long. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, go on. Like just as a reply, you know, Rev Creed says, if a thief be found breaking in, be smitten that he die, there shall be no blood be shed. He shall surely make restitution. In other words, you have no right to be here.
That's a very long-winded way of saying that these guys are bad guys, Padre.
Indeed. But evil must always be looked at and offered a chance for forgiveness before the act, during the act, and after the act. It is never too late to turn around, young man.
Ain't that the truth?
And
now look here. Go ahead.
And just for the record, what happens if we don't want to give you our things?
Well, we can be a bit persuasive. The friend, Now,
What
Padre, could you step aside or start or use that Stetson of yours to be your donation symbol as for the good people here?
What's it called? They are literally just going to like walk right up to their face and like are they like how are they holding their like crossbow?
Like you see, like a couple of guys are like aiming it at people. There's two guys at the back door, four guys in front of you, who are like commanding the scene, as it were.
The what about the person who I'm like directly speaking to though?
Actually, I shall bring you all to the map real quick.
I want to do. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, no, never mind. I can't use this at the moment. But what's it called? Ooh, stretched out map. Hold on. There we are. Would it be possible to kind of like look at their equipment and try to determine like, are these guys even like high level crooks, or they're just like carrying out like rusted weaponry or something like that?
You know what? Give me an insight check.
I will try my best. That's a 5.
Damn.
Even with a 5, you can tell like some of these look like hand-me-down. A couple of them look like hand-me-down weapons. Their clothes seem to be like, these are guys who've been on the trail for a bit of a while. They look like they're maybe not like big time crooks, but they've probably hold up like maybe a store here and there.
First time you're robbing a train?
Shut up! Now, Mr. W, let's not be too hasty. Now, just start marching in their father and help us collect the tithes for good folks here.
Soon would say to Ref Aloysius.
Yeah.
Aloysius.
Aloysius.
You can just say Creed if you want as well.
Thank you. I'll say to Creed. May our... Oh, that was to GM. May our God help you break peace between these people.
I think you might be praying to different gods.
I mean, may your God help you to find peace with these people.
As Creed will kind of like, just actually like place their hand on this guy's like shoulder and like, one hand like kind of just resting on like the crossbow, not like disarming him or just like placing it there and just be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them, for the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. I will not engage in your petty squabbles, but I do know that your circumstances lead you to robbing this train and wishing to not go empty-handed. At the same time, I would imagine that it is of your sort of proclivity here, that you don't want any blood on your hands.
Boys, what do we do?
My
Ain't getting
sons,
up.
my sons, blood is for the wicked who fight under the name of the Lord, not for those who are of an ilk that is less fortunate.
What are you standing around for? If he's getting over, he's just one guy. He ain't got no weapons on him. Give me.
Well, I wouldn't say
All right.
one guy. Fucking Doroteo steps out of his seat. He's probably like a head taller than some of these guys here.
Yeah.
Mind you, he doesn't have like weapons per se in his body. He has like a sledgehammer, a pickaxe, a shovel. Like otherwise he's unarmed.
Now, either you start handing over valuables, or we gonna have to get ugly. Boys, start collecting. You two, keep an eye on things. Don't want the law taking up too much time. Law might be coming down on us any minute.
A lot has already
If you
been.
all,
Oh, go ahead.
oh yeah, go on.
A lot has already been taken from me. I will not let more be taken.
Are you getting uppity with me, Jin?
Well,
If you all wish to continue to pillage, you will have to pierce my heart first before you can continue on your misguided crusade. As they kind of, they just like stretch their arms out, like, being like, yeah, you can shoot me if you want, like, go on.
step aside, Padre.
Is this serious?
Step aside, Padre. We can. I think this that type of strategy won't work on them. A question: are these guys on the back also, like dressed like the highwaymen?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
all these guys here, these guys, they're dressed like masks. Basically your standard stereotypical desperados with like black hats, bandanas over their faces. So
okay.
you can't see too much of what they look like.
Doroteo's just looking at Reverend Creed and Chayton, who also stood up from their seat, kind of giving them a look of like, "Are we doing this? What's the deal here?"
Called.
Chayton would say, "Listen, as I've been trained in the ways of a peace speaker, I want to give you all one last chance to leave these people alone and leave this train. Otherwise, I will be forced to take matters in my own hand and stop you."
Now look here. We just want your cash and we'll be on our way. Why are you being all scared? There's a fat man, a native, and a preacher. Ain't nothing to it. As you see this one guy, the guy that was staring you down, that was kind of staring you down, Doroteo. He kind of looks over at friggin' Reverend Creed, who basically has arms stretched out. He's gonna hit you with a friggin' mace.
Before he does that, could I try to grapple him?
Sure.
Damn, that's such a sad roll. I have expertise in that, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Bully.
Nice.
So he tries to, I don't know, like reach for his crossbow gun, whatever he's reaching for, and Doroteo just kind of like puts his whole hand like on his wrist, and begins to actually like crush a little bit. What's it called? He says, and that was your last chance. And well, you know, I guess we're doing this as. Just, I don't know if you would allow me to get away with this, like, before combat properly starts, but I do
I'll
have
say you
this.
can get a swing on him.
Well, not
I'll say you
exactly
can
a
get
swing.
on him.
Not exactly a swing, but it does say that at the start of each of my turns, I deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage to a creature I'm grappling.
I'll say he is grappled for the purposes of this.
So in that case, I'll do my my 1d4. Damn.
Nice.
He just hears bones crunching in his wrist as he is getting grappled by Doroteo. And I'm gonna roll my initiative. As a paladin, it's only natural I get the lowest. Exactly. Just what I thought.
There we all have shitty boost to our initiative.
Alrighty. Chayton, it's your turn.
Yeah, seeing that the rest hasn't really make a move yet, I will cast Frostbite on the one that tried to attack Doroteo.
Alrighty, so he's gotta make
Well, I tried to attack
Constitution.
Reverend Creed, but yeah.
Constitution save. Oh,
Ooh, delete that. We're not supposed to see that.
wrong one, wrong button. Constitution save.
Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain.
Alright, so bully stat blood. Alright, the bully, he's gonna make a con save. 21.
That succeeds, so no damage.
Alright.
And well, that's all I can do for now.
What your bird
And-
gonna do?
Yeah, on this end of the turn, he's gonna give Creed the help action by bothering this dude.
Hey, get away! Reverend Creed, what you got?
As you know, like Creed just kind of shakes his head and says, "For the hurt of the daughter on my people, am I hurt? Astonishment hath taken hold on me. Forgive me for what I am about to do." As they kind of like unfold, like, you know, like throw off their cloak, as they unfurl like two creatures that they were like kind of sheltering underneath this thing with a million different wings and trumpets jutting out as if organic, as well as a dark shadowy creature that seems pure black other than bleeding red eyes and a halo. As set forth my minions, and actually I'm going to swap the positions here, so they're gonna come out like this, and they will, Creed will kind of just say, "Valiant man of principle, who would stand up alongside this humble soldier of God. Do as the Lord decides you must." As I'm going to use my action to use Obey My Command and allow Doroteo to make a single weapon attack or move up to half their speed. Or cast a cantrip if you can, I guess.
Bold of you to assume I have any of those. What's it called? Well, actually, I do. Because of I'm a Genasi blade ward.
Cast Blade Ward.
I'm not gonna actually cast Blade Ward, but I will make a.
Useful.
What is it?
I mean, hey, you never know. It might be useful.
It is useful actually, but like until the end of your next turn. I am at the very end of the initiative, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, it is true, yeah.
Damn. Am I really gonna use this reaction to cast Blade Ward? I guess there's worse use of it. I could have casted True Strike.
Yeah, true.
What's it called? Well, yeah. You see, as for a moment, Doroteo is like empowered. A layer of gold coating like begins to cover his body. Seemingly, becoming resistant, impervious. He's casting a Blade Ward. As with part of the reaction. He says, "Gracias, padre."
As the Dark Angel on the side will just take the dodge action. As the Trumpeter Angel, the Azotrael, is going to cast. Yeah, okay, well, shit, it's going to be doing this at disadvantage. Is going to cast. Let's see. Okay, so this one was the one who I was talking to, and this one was that is on tail.
Yeah.
Creed just kind of does like a sign of the cross, kind of like out of like, forgive me, Father, but I must go all out. As they're going to use Scorching Ray on this guy over here at disadvantage. So.
Wouldn't it be neutral because of bird bothering him?
Oh
The
yeah,
first
well
one.
that would be the
first
first
one
one,
would be
yeah. So does 15 hit? I don't know why all my NPCs just ignore. So does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Alright. Does 12 hit?
12 also hits.
Okay, and does 10, because I'm not gonna
No, it does not hit.
Okay. So you just kind of like, you hear like a boom as the trumpets let loose a rain of that coalesce around this guy and hit him for, well, that amount of fire damage.
15 points of damage. Not bad, not bad.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. The bandits. Like, guys! Don't just stand there! Get him! So yeah, the bandits gonna come at the angel here with friggin' scimitar attack. Does 12 hit?
12. Let me check. I think it might. No. Armor class 14.
So yeah, they kind of swipe scimitar in the air. It just ducks out the way. This bandit number 2 gonna look over at you, Doroteo. Gonna shoot at you with a crossbow.
He will certainly try. He might succeed, TBH. He did, in fact, succeed. So.
Does it Blade Ward?
Yeah,
You take 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 points of damage. Imagine if I would have taken heavy armor expert. That would have done no damage.
That would have been hilarious. These two in the back, they are going to fire at you, Reverend, because you just unleashed these weird things.
Yep.
Also, on my
Flat.
end, my health bar is not changing. Is it changing on your end? I did put the
Yes.
Okay.
It is
It
changing
is
my
on
end.
mine.
Yeah,
Okay. Well.
yeah, it's changed.
Alright, neither of those hit.
It's the bandit's turn. The bullies. This guy over here, like, ow, 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 ow. Okay, asshole.
You know, I always found that insult to be kind of strange. Why would you use a body part in order to insult somebody?
He's gonna smack. Alright, you're getting mouthy. Here. Ah.
Damn. 20 will hit for another 3.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Instead, fuck it. Willing Shield. Whenever a creature within 5 feet of the Dark Angel would take damage from a source that only targets that creature, it's gonna direct the damage to itself instead.
Oh. I don't know what these things are, Barry, but thank you for the assistance.
It is undeniably a glory to raise them, as well as a glory to behold them. They are the agents of the one above us all.
Okay, we're gonna do a morale check with this dude, because he is at half HP, and
Already?
stuff looking crazy. Yeah, because y'all messed him up with that Scorching Ray.
What's it called? I mean, hey.
Oh yeah, he's good in the fight.
Also, I like how we were talking pretty calmly, like a fight wasn't happening at the moment.
Hey, you leave a... Alright, preacher man, I don't know what you're doing, but you ain't getting away with this. He's gonna use pack because you're within 5 feet of a buddy of his. Got pack tactics, so advantage on this swing. What's a sheen? One
That
hit.
hits. The angel is going to absorb that.
What the?
As there's just like I'd say just like a shroud, like just emanating from it.
Doroteo.
At the start of my turn, oh boy that I'm grappling will take an additional. I'm gonna make like a custom macro for this. An additional 4. As is still crushing his wrist in my hand.
Oh no.
He kind of begins to twist the arm of old boy, and then like right as he has his head at an angle, he just Krakatoa. Damn.
Yeah.
That is miss, unfortunately. Like, as soon as you wind up your fist, he's like, oh crap! He ducks out the way.
Damn, maybe I should have casted Bless. Alright, that is my one and only attack, but I still have my bonus action. Okay, no, I would have needed to do this ahead of time. I was looking at one of my spells. I don't have much I can do with a bonus action here, other than bonus action Blade Ward ? Which you know that proved pretty useful this previous round.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I will bonus action activate my merge with stone racial to allow me to do my Blade Ward as a bonus action. Another layer of gold covers Doroteo as the previous one fades away and you know, melts and disappears. So yeah, Blade do what?
How hurt does the Black Angel look?
I'd say not too bad. It is 34 out of 46.
Oh, right. So, um, hmm, there goes that ID. You said this one was bloodied, right? And this one?
A little bit hurt.
Oh, right. No, I'm gonna focus on the ones in the back. I will hit this one with frostbite.
Bandit. Constitution save. Fails.
Wow, I roll amazing on these. 2 cold damage. As my bird is gonna annoy this one some more. That's it.
Reverend.
Okay. The Reverend is going to... fuck it. Going to use Obey My Command to allow... How do you pronounce your fucking first name, Marijn?
Chayton.
Chayton?
Yeah, here.
There's a pronunciation guide too.
Yeah, alright. Well, you can make me a cantrip, or a single weapon attack, or move.
We'll cast frostbite on the same one again.
Dag. Constitutional save. Fails again.
Yeah, no, fine.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to say I should have done it on this one because of the second effect of frostbite, but shit happens.
Okay. So, and then at the end of my turn, the House of Trial is going to attempt to use Scorching Ray again. Not gonna target the bloody guy because Creed is like actively not trying to kill any of them. So going to
Wait, wasn't there a feature that said they can't hit anybody that was lower than they hit points?
Yes, that is correct. Actually, the House of Trial Angel has quotation marks around it. It's not a Celestial, actually. Which means that it doesn't have that weakness. But I will say, how's this guy looking down here?
He's healthy, but compared to your dude's HP, lower than theirs.
Alright, so I'll say disadvantage. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ! Does 13
All hit.
Nice.
Okay. 6, 3, and 10. 19.
How do you want to take out this bandit?
How would you say, like, could I non-lethally hit him with fucking Scorching Ray? Like, I don't think I could, can I? Like,
Non-lethal
it's not really...
We are not doing this shenanigan again. Look, I will allow y'all, unless it's psychic damage, to non-lethal spell.
Okay, well, yeah, just like, I'll say, like, the flames, like, all 3 beams fire towards them, and then they stop, and then start to just, like, coalesce around, and, like, they kind of create, like, a fire tornado, like, kind of knocks them out as the rays actually dissipate. Just basically just sapping all the oxygen around his head, to knock him out also.
And see him get slumped over one of the benches in the train car.
As the Dark Angel is going to just take the dodge action again.
Alright. End your turn. Bandits, seeing this shenaniganry, they're going to do some morale checks. 1, 2, 3. Boys, these guys are tougher than they look. Uh. They. Forget the cash. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm gonna carry this one.
But what about the boss? But what about the boss?
Take that. Sorry.
Screw that. It's either him or the Who Scout. I don't want to get carted off to jail. And the bandits will this bandit here is going to disengage. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Leaving. The other bandit kind of looks to his buddy. I'm heading to the storage car. See ya. Dash action, effectively out of initiative.
Not for long.
The last guy. He looks around.
Could I try to convince them to run away?
Well, that's what the morale check was for. To see who's going to run, because their buddy just got friggin' KO'd.
Try to hit me.
Fair.
But, he's going to grapple this old lady in the back seat.
Damn, taking hostages now? Guess what we're doing?
Hey man, y'all are tough.
Once I'm done crushing this other dude's wrist, I'm coming after him.
Oh, nobody move, the old lady gets it. You see him holding a crossbow up to this sweet old grandma.
Damn, bro. We taking hostages now. You know, the punishment for murder is way higher than for stealing.
This is not something you will come back from. Please think it over.
I'll shoot. You let my buddies go, and I won't shoot the old lady.
As long as you all leave, I don't care.
We still got a job to do. So drop your cash. Old lady don't have to die. You let my buddy go.
Sorry to break it to you, but I have no money.
What do you mean you ain't got no money?
None that I will give you, at least.
What do you think
That's-
accomplished this? You kill an old lady, and you still have to deal with us. You don't kill her, you have to deal with us.
Or you can run into the desert and deal with whatever is out there.
Well, that's their turn. The bullies. Wait. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a morale check for him.
Try.
For them
you
as
can
well.
Certainly try.
Actually, no. Not an advantage. That's a 3. A 3. Okay, I'll go.
I don't know what that means. He's still crushing. You give what? He's still crushing his wrist.
I surrender, you idiot.
I don't like that you called me that word.
Ah! Let me go, you break my arm, break my arm, break my arm, break my arm.
I will let go of him on my turn.
Well, he's gonna try and break out your grapple.
Yeah, he can.
6.
I can't roll lower than that. So.
Call off your ally that has the hostage.
Do it,
Frank.
or your arm is forfeit.
Frank, for God's sake, no, let it go. Hey, what? Hey, weren't we supposed to use fake names? Oh, do that. They ain't worth it. You said it was gonna be an easy job. Yeah, well, these guys breaking my arm. I ain't trying to get my arm ripped off. You see the bandit kind of let this old lady go, and he puts down his crossbow, and his buddy drops his. Effectively, you guys are out of initiative.
No, hold on.
Oh.
There's still one more thing.
The bandits are out of. Yeah, the bullies are out of initiative. You still got the one guy who's. 2 guys who are running away.
Just like, finish dislocating his arm. I don't know if that takes him down. I don't think it does, because I think I've only exclusively been doing it.
He's got a little bit more hit points.
Yeah, just finished giving the arm one final squeeze before letting go. Who is the one guy that's still around? Like, is this guy?
There's one guy who's leaving. In the train, there's one guy, shift ping. I'll shift ping over.
Nah, shift and then ping.
Yeah, you have on the left train the one that's trying to go to the cargo. Still there. You got this one that's trying to run away, and we have this one, and these 2 are
He
given
just gave up. Yeah, that dude who was holding the old lady hostage, he just said, "Frigate, let her go."
It's just this one that technically still robbing the train, just not here.
So it's only that one bandit still going, huh? Like, effectively, I guess.
Yeah.
Doroteo will let go of the guy. We'll look back at the Chayton. Is Chayton or Chayton?
Chayton.
Chayton. Look at Chayton and Reverend Creed, and we'll say, "I'll be back in a moment." He will look over that direction at the guy that's run away. Oh boy. Let me see if I can actually pull this off. Let me measure something.
I wish I could give you guidance.
He's 75.
Sadly, no
Jesus
reaction.
Christ, okay. Let me double check.
Yeah, trains are long.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm looking at my stuff here. Okay, I may be able to catch up, but that's gonna be a big maybe. Go ahead.
Before Doroteo, like goes off, Creed is going to ask, is it your truest intention to apprehend those who have already surrendered?
That one's not surrendering. He stated clearly he is intending of robbing what he can.
Very well. I suppose that one cannot attain forgiveness without being right first. So be it. I shall aid in apprehending this foolish young man.
Keep those ones, these ones under watch. It shouldn't take long. And he will move 30 feet. What's it called? Now, I know the spell doesn't work this way. But I need to verify something. This may be dependent.
Okay.
Because what I'm trying to do here is, let me just, yeah, because this guy is like a full, way further away than me. What's it called? Would you allow me to use Spectral Slash to get a little bit closer with that with
Up
that
to
movement?
20 feet. You move up to. You can use action.
Yeah, no, he's still
move up to
far
20
away, I
feet.
think.
Got sledgehammer and your fist.
I theoretically
think-
have javelins in my inventory, but like I'm just gonna say like they probably won't use those.
I'll say if you make a running jump with that movement, I can say you can jump on top of them if you give me an athletics check.
So that running jump would give me an extra 20, and then from I can barely make it with Spectral Slash all the way to him? Question mark. So I'll throw you an athletics check.
Nice.
Yo,
One
describe
off
to me this Herculean
So
you running long.
what happens is that Doroteo begins to first it's like a slow walk, but then he begins to pick up speed. His footsteps like trembling against the train. Around when he gets here, he kind of leaps forward, and then mid-air, you see as a, I guess the closest thing I can describe it as like an after image of him, again made out of like this gold, translucent gold color, seems to like go forward, and after it reaches like directly above the other bandit, the Doroteo seems to follow that trail, seemingly being carried by some form of magical force through the same pathway that the after image, or I guess forward image, used to get there. So it does say need to make a melee spell attack and then a melee weapon attack with the action.
Okay.
So I forgot to set up a macro for this. So I'm just gonna roll 1d20 plus 3. I guess that's the spell attack because I only have plus 3 on my charisma. Damn!
Damn. You know what? Because of it was being so cool, I'll give you inspiration.
Okay, I guess I'll re-roll that. Question mark. Still not enough, probably.
That hits.
That
It's
hits?
a bandit. You don't
Okay.
got that much AC.
Well, he'll take an initial 4 force. Well, no, 4 bludgeoning, my bad, from the attack, and then as Doroteo is pulled along that trail that the copy just did, I'll do my second. Damn. Okay.
So, I imagine, essentially, as you're jumping in with your forward image, at the same time, he kicks open the door saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, this here's Robert Pratt!" As he gets hit with the spell, as while he gets bowled over, you just miss as you punch down.
He's standing there, A-posing basically, like the heavies from Putis Engage. He's just like staring down at the guy.
Thank you. Thank you for that fucking visual image.
Just staring down at the guy and says, "You can try to run, but you won't get far. Your friends already surrendered. Drop your weapons."
An intimidation check with advantage.
You know, I wish I'd taken proficiency in intimidation. So that's a 17.
17. All right then. Put him up. Put him up. As you see him do like the kind of old school boxing stance, and then he's like, "Oh wait, I got a knife," and he pulls out a knife. Pulls out a scimitar.
Doroteo just gives like a sigh. I guess just staring at him like, come on, man. I give you a chance. Oh well. Whatever. That'll be my turn, I guess.
Yeah, the dude who was holding the old lady hostage surrendered.
Yeah, would move here. Looks at this bandit. He's like, "You, move out the way.
Should be ashamed.
Go there."
To the corner and think of what you did.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation check, your choice. Right. He's like holding up his hands.
And then, from where I am, I will cast Frostbite on the one that Doroteo is attacking.
Doroteo.
It's 3 cold damage and disadvantage on attack rolls.
3 cold damage.
Yeah, and this just as the tune is walking over here, looking at the old lady, he says, "Are you okay, ma'am?"
Yes, I'm alright. Thank you. Tiny,
Just-
sweetie.
Just to be sure, please take one of these. As he hands her one goodberry.
Well, how generous of you.
And then, let's see, 60 feet.
Yeah, you fall. You probably have to dash with the burb.
I mean, he isn't gonna dash yet, he's just flying up to here.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Shillelagh just in case, and turn.
Alrighty. Rev.
Okay. I'm just gonna look to these two and just kind of nod his head and say, "Remember what I said. There is no endpoint at which you cannot turn back from your wicked way. I understand that your lives may have led you to the path, and the world may have shown you great injustice. But as soon as you find a way to make amends with yourselves, then the Lord shall make amends with you." As he'll walk over here.
They kind of look over at each other and look back at you. They shrug.
As he's going to push this angel up to them, just keep a fucking eye on them. And obey my command to allow Doroteo to make a attack or cast a cantrip.
So I will attack.
Yeah.
What was it called? Watch out, you pow! That's 14 hit.
That is a hit. How do you take out this bandit?
So this guy gets like smacked in the back of the head. He gets smacked in the back of the head by the forward image. Turns around, he's like, "Oh, put him up. Oh, actually, I have a knife," and pulls out like a fucking like I don't know, like a Bowie knife or like a shitty like pocket knife.
Yeah, got a Bowie knife.
And you know he's doing This is like the equivalent to that scene in Indiana Jones where like old boy flourishes the sword and then gets shot. But instead of getting shot, like he's like waving the knife around. Doroteo just sighs and just like to square in the like the in the face a punch. He just falls backwards unconscious.
And with that, we end the encounter. This is an easy encounter for y'all. And you guys did pretty good.
I got hit once.
Yeah.
What was it called? After the guy over there is, done being laid out, Doroteo just like grabs him by one of the legs and begins to drag him back to the other cart. Just tosses him over here to the other cart.
Creed will kind of say, while it may be pertinent for us to turn them in to the authorities, it is of my humble opinion that they ought to be shown some form of sympathy. Those who turn to thievery are often not those who simply do it out of greed, but oftentimes do it out of necessity.
Translation?
Kind of, like... Yeah, like, kind of like, like, tips it down. It says, I suppose what I am trying to say is there must be a reason why they chose to rob this train. And it may not be their fault they are doing so.
I see.
So what, you're letting us go?
That is only my suggestion as a pious man of the cloth. However, I do not believe that I am the righteous speaker of the Lord above, nor am I the voice of the people and the judgment of man on earth.
Are you sure you summoned like two things that I think look like your religion's angels?
It says, they have only been borrowed to me by the hand of God that deemed so. I do not claim lordship, only stewardship.
Could you tell him to back off? He's giving me the willies.
I think... Well, I know I have given some healing, and I need to heal more people here for what they've done. They need to pay for that. I would say 1 copper piece is enough for me to let them go. But that's the effort I put into the healing.
The Reverend will not argue. Like, they will just kind of stand to the side and just kind of like look at like the bandits like, you fucking heard him. Like, I've actually
They look to each other like, so we rob a train and we paying folks. That's the most backwards thing I've ever heard.
I mean,
Look,
I need to get paid for the work I put in.
We could always
Equal exchange.
We could always just toss you in front of the train and then continue on our way.
no, it's fine. He hands you like the dude whose arms kind of hurt. He goes into his pocket, gives you a copper piece. Ow.
Chayton looks at the conductor. Are you alright, sir?
You see the conductor kind of shaking his, kind of rubbing the back of his head, because one of the bandits had tried knocking him out with the butt of his crossbow, but he didn't get knocked out, more or less. He got hit in the back of the head, and he was just hiding.
You know, seems like someone else needs healing. He gives him a good berry, so that's one more copper piece. Looking at the bandit.
They,
You did the damage, you pay.
it was Jim's fault. Why do I gotta pay?
1 copper.
And gives you another copper piece.
With that, I think everyone here is healed, right? Look at the conductor.
I did get hurt a little bit during that fight. I don't know. I may need a little bit more.
Chayton's eyeing the bandits.
Look, that's all I got, alright?
Looking at this one.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Wise. Yeah, Mr. Wise Guy, you gotta pay up this time.
Well, it depends on what he needs for healing. How hurt are you? Looking at the Doroteo.
I got hit a little bit. My tough skin, as it were, was able to block most of the strike. But still, though, you chipped up some of the gold.
That means 5 copper.
Copper?
5 copper. Or 1 silver. I cheapened it for you, seeing you don't seem to have much. You pay equal to what I need to pay.
Fine. He gives you a silver piece.
Right? And then he walks to Doroteo and casts a cure wounds.
Thank you.
Damn, that's a shitty roll.
I mean, it was good, kind of.
If you are all so wanting for money,
It's
you
not
shouldn't
money.
no, sorry, Creed is not Creed is talking to the bandits.
Ah, yes.
Just gonna say, if you are all wanting money, make your way to the monastery that I belong. They will make good men out of you, and you shall be able to earn the keep that is owed to you in the kingdom of God. As Creed is gonna give them directions to where their monastery is, which is probably a bit away from here,
Thank Father, but it's not mostly us. We're strapped for cash, but our boss is our bosses are pretty big sticklers of the bottom line, as it were.
And that boss of yours is one worthy of admiration and trust after this operation.
They kind of look at each other.
If it is a line that you find yourselves tethered to, the Lord can cut all losses and replace them with the purest joy.
Well, it's only because, well, we ain't trying to get beat up even more. You ever heard of the Curry Gang?
Out of character, the Curry Gang?
Yeah.
Like the food?
See, like C.
C?
Like CRRY. Like the dude's name is probably Curry.
Oh, right, yeah, that's fair. I don't think I would. Can I roll like a history, I guess?
Yeah, go for it.
Can any of us?
Yeah. Creed, the name doesn't sound familiar. You know, at the bare minimum, most outlaw gangs, their leaders tend to name their gangs after themselves. So it's probably led by a guy named Curry. Doroteo and Chayton. You've heard of the Curry Gang. Gang of highwaymen who mostly rob stores and stagecoaches around the area. You've never heard of them robbing trains, so this is probably their first train job. And it's led by a mean SOB by the name of Scarface Davis Curry.
Yeah, when
That's a
Kate
mouthful.
looks confused after that name, Chayton would go closer and tell him the information he knows softly.
Yeah, small time gang. They don't really rob this type of trains, so it was their first robbery. Oh, is Jericho here?
Look. Jericho?
Sorry. Things was glitching out. What did I miss? I don't know.
Basically, with that history check, we figured out that these are part of a gang that supposed to be kind of small time. They only rob like stagecoaches and the like.
Yeah, it's the first train robbery.
Is the first train robbery, and they're led by by some guy named Scarface Curry. So Doroteo would have shared that information. Doroteo and Chayton would have shared that information with Reverend Creed.
Okay, so Creed will kind of say like, I see that it is out of fear and not love that you serve this Curry. It's true, that's what I fucking said. Sorry. Sorry. Don't do that. I'm sorry. It is out of fear and not love you follow this Scarface Curry. If it is, that's so sorry. It's so stupid. Why am I laughing so hard at this?
It's supposed to be a funny name.
Creed will, like, I can't do his voice right now. I'm gonna sorry. But Creed will basically like suggest like, like, none of you deserve this. We, do you all have like ties to this man? Because if you, like, if you have any actual personal connection and do not wish to see him harm, that is fair enough. But if you doing this out of an obligation of fear, at the very least, I would be willing to help deal with them. I cannot say the same. I can't say the same for like the two here. They're just people. We're on the train with me. I'm not gonna like tell them to go on an adventure with, but it's the right thing to do at the very least, from Creed's point of view.
I mean, we mostly just hired guns. We were just gonna. This was just gonna be a simple job. We spook everybody. We get cash. We get out of here. I mean, worked well with stagecoaches and grocery stores.
Would I know what Scarface Curry's bounty would be, if he has any?
With that 17 history check, he has a bounty of 100 gold pieces on his head. So...
Gold pieces? Not even silver? Just fucking straight up gold?
He's been causing a lot of havoc.
Damn.
But mostly because his own reputation. He just hires like small-time crooks to do his dirty work for him.
But you meant gold, not silver.
Yeah. Actually, no. Because of friggin' shenaniganry. Yeah, he is worth he's worth 10 gold pieces. I forgot that we're under a silver standard, not gold standard. So gold's worth a little bit more. So yeah, about 100 silver pieces and gold.
I was like, damn, this must be really big.
We're taking down.
Yeah, no.
We're taking down the Western equivalent of El Chapo. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
No, the Western equivalent is Scarface.
Yeah, actual Scarface.
He's not that. Like, he's mean, but he's not like that mean.
Yeah, Chayton would warn Creed and say, I heard their boss is 10 gold pieces worth, so must be a strong man.
Gold? Alright, I'm in. Let's take down this bastard.
I, of course, want to help people. Make sure peace will come to this land.
I mean, that's good too, but gold. You see?
I will help you as well.
Money is of no ill circumstance to me.
Alright, then I'll take your part.
Of course. Feel free to partake in the spoils that our Lord will deliver unto us after banishing the evil that scourges the plain.
I'll take that as a, you'll get your reward some other way.
My reward will only be until death, as I am taken into the kingdom of our Lord and Savior. Everything I do, every step that I take, will be in service to that goal.
So, your lord is telling you to hunt down bandits?
Somebody ought to do it.
Ah, it's one of those situations where it's up to your lord to decide their fate, and it's your job to take them there, right? To set up the appointment, so to speak.
In a sense, I believe that you have reached an understanding of my position.
I see. Well, I hear, like I said, I hear gold. I am interested. But well, we're not gonna. We don't exactly know where to even start looking for this guy. Besides, we're already on our way to somewhere, I imagine, with this train. We may need to start finding our lead somewhere else. Oh, I'm Doroteo, by the way. Doroteo Montecamil.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Brother Montecamil. I am Reverend Aloysius Creed. As he takes a deep bow and does the sign of the cross.
And I am Chayton, member of the Nessa tribe.
Yeah, would I have heard of those, Bard? Considering my background.
With your background, you would know, no history check required. You'd know at least there are. Actually, no. Give me a history check because you wouldn't know the specifics. You know. Okay. So you know that, given Chayton's outfit, he is Chayton, one of the natives out in the frontier. The Nessa tribe, where he's from, they're a bit more friendly towards outsiders. You probably have seen them out on the plains from a distance, since every now and again from your old claim. They mostly guide people and are peacekeepers. They're not as dangerous as some of the other native tribes, but they're no pushovers either.
Okay. That will nod along and say, okay. I'm liking this type of team already. But that still begs the issue. What are we going to do with them? We can't have them run back to their boss and alert them that we are looking for them.
I mean, we could keep one to lead the way.
That is true. Could lead us. Could be the most direct way, assuming they don't, lead us on a wild goose chase. I believe that's the expression, and send us somewhere else.
If they do, you can give them a big bear hug.
I'll give them
This
something.
dude
Alright.
got a gulp.
Creed will, say, I do not believe they will. I can trust that they have chosen the path of redemption and cannot stray now. As he places his hand on this guy and says, as it is written in 11, hand join in hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be. Isn't that right, brother? As the fucking shadow
Where'd you place your hand on?
His shoulder.
Still tender. No problems here, father.
Wait, what did he say?
Nope, no problems here, father.
Creed just kind of nods his head and pulls out from his bag, dips his finger in ash and just places the fucking cross on his head. Here you be binded by the word of the Lord, as you shall deliver unto us, so that we may deliver unto you the truest justice and freedom.
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Is that guy a believer? Or are you rolling to see if he burns stuff for his sins?
Rolls a vampire this entire time. Power.
You see he faints because he thinks you're trying to put a curse on him. So he is now unconscious.
I
That is
can
not
help
the-
with that.
That is not the usual response to placing the ashes upon his forehead.
What is the usual response, Padre?
Usually, a bow and an amen.
Well, I'll say this is as close as we're going to get with these guys. But,
You want me to wake him up?
If you would.
Chayton would feed him a berry.
You feel him berry, he heals. He's still unconscious.
Yeah, he didn't run out of HP.
I mean, no, but wouldn't that normally
He's not like
energize you?
He's not like 0 hit points.
No, I know that, but
He's like fainted. So like he just fed a dude. He
Like,
just fed a dude something.
I presumed that because of the nourishment and everything, you would be energized.
I mean, he already ate. Like you assume he didn't eat anything. Like,
No, just that it gives him more energy. That energy would wake him up.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about waking you up. Like, yeah, you wake up from being 0 hit points.
Could I make
So,
a
yeah, he's
medicine check to wake him up?
You can just shake him. Like,
Then I will shake him.
what happened?
He will also feel more nourished.
Thanks. I guess. Okay, I blacked out. I think I blacked out for a bit. What did y'all want to do?
Well, as some people would say, take us to your leader.
Thank you.
Damn, I can't believe the.
Egg.
I was gonna make such a fat fucking joke.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows. But Doroteo will say, as for the rest of you, well, I will leave that to the people that you tried to rob to decide your fate. He turns around to the passengers at this point and says,
Do they
What?
want to lynch them?
what say you?
Well, I say, with if Quick Ridge is now our way, we'll turn him into the sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
This half-orc man over here is like, I'd second that.
Looks at the old lady.
I think they should say they're sorry.
They can say that while
The
at
bandits,
sheriff's.
the bandits look at each other. Yeah, the two remaining bandits, the two remaining dudes who are conscious still, kind of look across the car for each other like, are they serious?
Looks over.
Looks over at the clockwork nun. He says, I believe that these foolish men have atoned for, like the Reverend said, these foolish men must atone for their transgressions. So, only God can judge them.
Well, I think there's a lot of atonement to be done once they reach the sheriff's office. In that case, all of you, want you in that same corner as the rest of your friends.
Oh my fucking god.
Stay there, think of what you did. Except for the one that's going to lead us to your lead.
Are we really sitting in the corner like school kids? Just do it! Unless you want to get strung up. Fine.
Grab
They
his
just,
unconscious friend.
buddy.
Get all the way there. By the way, it goes without saying, but we disarmed them, obviously.
yeah,
it called?
yeah, you guys are, yeah, it goes out saying they all disarmed. They got their weapons. You collect 2 morning stars, 4 scimitars, and about 6 crossbows, and a pistol.
Is a pistol martial or simple?
Let's see. Let me look into my notes again.
And what kind of crossbows? Heavy, hand, light?
Light crossbows. Let me look in my notes again.
I might take the light crossbow. I realize they don't actually have any. I think that would use.
Pistola that this man's had. It is. Let me double check. Ooh, excuse me.
Okay, they all seem to be martial weapons.
There are
Brain.
2 light crossbows, right?
6.
So Chayton would take one as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, they sort of hang out near Fort Mc. We're holed up in old abandoned Fort McMurphy. You can find them there.
And where is this fort exactly?
On horse about a good 4 miles out.
You walked 4 miles all the way here to stop this train.
We thought it was a bank. We thought it was a train with the bank.
Looks back. looks back at the train itself. You know, the cargo wagon behind us. Looks back at them and says, "I don't know who told you this information, but well, looks like you got some bad information."
Yeah, I think so.
And it's about to get worse.
We got some horse. The horses aren't too far.
Well, in that sweat, the magical ammo needs to be tracked, right? Are we going by that rule?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
I mean, well, Doroteo will look at the rest and ask, so, are we taking off the party right away?
Yes.
I believe there is no reason to delay the inevitable.
Now let's
And
go.
you may have all the other weapons. You can sell them.
Oh, that's true. Gordon, you are a business. Are you a business person yourself?
I'm some
I-
business person myself.
I only care to get paid what I'm owed.
That doesn't answer my question.
No business there.
Very well. In that case, Doroteo will grab all the shit. What's it called? And once he's done grabbing everything, which, like crossbow times 6 scimitar times
I mean
4
4,
mace.
because 4 crossbows. One is took by Creed and one by Chayton.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I was letting you know this is what they had on them.
So 4 crossbows, 4 scimitars, 2 maces, 1 pepperbox pistol. Okay. In that case, Doroteo will grab the stuff. He's just kind of tying all of this like around his back, alongside his prospecting equipment, and he will say, "Well, in that case, let's go pay a visit to this Scarface Curry."
Alrighty.
When we
So you
fi- Oh, and a question before we depart. Are we thinking of kind of like things for a moment? Almost if he's trying to come up with like something clever. He says, "Are we once we find this Cody, are we going to serve him cold to the sheriff or?"
Why do I find this stupid car joke so funny?
someone would make the joke. I
don't
knew
even know
someone
what
would make the joke.
I don't even know what the fuck Creed's. He so. Yo, what's wrong with me? What's fucking wrong with me? Jesus Christ.
I jest, of course. We are, of course, taking him alive, right?
That would be the appreciated result. There needn't be any bloodshed. But if it comes to that, then I am sure the god will sort.
Of course, of course. He looks at the camera.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's hit it.
Alright, so you guys will be on the left side of this map real quick. Because I'm placing down some horses.
What if we take those giant ass fucking cows?
They at least cover like 15 feet each space.
That's a fucking aurochs, bro. That's 40 feet. That's a 40-foot long cow.
Wait, why are you looking? Oh, yeah, on the side. Maybe.
They're dire cows.
Yeah, they belong to
They're
somebody
dire
else.
cows.
Yeah, holy shit, that is 40 feet across. Actually, like because of how the map is kind of like stretched out, it kind of makes them seem like they have like the body shape of like a pig. So they're like
Yeah.
They're like pig dire. They're like dire pig cows.
Okay.
Why do we do
Okay.
this?
New form of cattle, dire pig cows. They sell for about 40 silver pieces.
That's like the weird, like fucked experiment in that Red Dead Easter egg. That's what they were trying to accomplish.
Oh boy. But yeah, it's alrighty. I like how y'all skipped an encounter, but okay, if you want to go the direct route. But hey, you got the part B one.
Yeah,
Alright,
like I was thinking like this isn't how the one shot's supposed to go, right? Like you get a mission, it's like a quest giver, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay,
like
I mean you're going the direct route, I guess.
presumably there would have been like a sheriff in the town that the train was arriving to, and then the sheriff would have been like, "Hey y'all, there's this slow life out there. I want him done, I say." And then we would have then gone to this place. Questions?
Be like, oh,
You
what
guys
did
just dead
what
run
did
it.
you guys do? A good job stopping those bandits from robbing that train.
But fuck
Could
it.
you please stop this one as well? But no.
Yeah,
Also,
essentially that's how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, fuck it. Also, a shout outs to you, Bard, for just straight up using an air picture of one of the Red Dead Redemption 2 forts and the fucking as a fucking map.
I know y'all love it. Okay, so as you all ride out, you come across a dilapidated old fort. Its watchtowers crumble and creak with the rotted wood. The sight of cook fires from the center can be seen from the horizon, as there's bits of movement along the wooden palisade. You arrive to Fort McMurphy, the supposed hideout of Scarface Curry.
This is the place, I take it? Or would that be too obvious?
No one's been at this fort since the war, and basically we took it over.
Unsurprising. Putting the horse to a stop, Doroteo would look at the party and say, "Okay, so how do we want to go about this?"
Well, we can't sneak our way into the camp. We can't, because they would notice a lot of people missing.
So,
While it is my dearest prerogative to offer armistice and laying weapons down before anything to escalate a firefight, I am not so naive to think that can be done here. I believe that deter some people. Guns blazing.
Well, I do not have guns myself, except for the one that I just picked up now. But you saw me back there. I am pretty good at standing in front of somebody and just punching them until they go down. And
Do that with Curry.
and you, Padre, you seem to have the ability to summon more assistance, reinforcements, as it were. Think they're going to provide a helping hand here as well?
Indeed. I'm able to store them underneath my cloak. They bring me protection wherever I go. As soon as I unleash them, they will be able to rain havoc upon them.
Chayton, You did some magic yourself. You still have some of that in the tank, so to speak.
Yes. I can help you guys up if you go down.
In that case,
I'm a great healer.
how does this sound? I go in the middle, in the front, and you, Chayton, and you, Padre, you both go to the sides and start doing your thing.
Very well. Is this like a wall here? Or is it like a
Where are you
dip
pinging?
here?
Right here.
It is a wall.
Okay.
Also, we are supposed to see the whole map, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to see the whole map
Okay.
because it's a very open fort. You can see, yeah, you can see people around because there's holes in the fort, to where you can just see guys milling about. But like, this is a fort that's not been maintained in a long time.
We haven't talked about this, but can Chayton just ride a horse into battle?
Can if you want.
Not our horses,
No.
so they probably won't be as keen to stick around if things go south. But, you know.
That's true.
You know, you have to build up that horse meter in the
I mean, I could have casted this on our way to just talk to the horse.
It's a ritual spell.
Speak with animals. Yeah, you spend like 10 minutes while you're riding, casting the spell. Speak to the horse. You know what? Because it's a horse and you're talking to it, I'm gonna give it the Mr. Ed voice. Like, hey buddy. What?
Hey, bravo.
I can barely hear you, Marijn.
Yeah,
What do you say?
Hey buddy. What's the idea? What's the idea?
Oh, mama.
we are going to the fort you came from.
We're going back to the camp. Back to the camp.
Yes.
That's good. I could use some resting and maybe some hay and some apples.
I wish I was charismatic in real life.
You're talking to a horse. This is what they focused on. It's not
I
even
know.
a person.
I know. Chayton would say, if you could help me out today, I will give you lots of apples.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, it's a fucking horse.
Animal handling?
You're using speak with animals, so persuasion or animal handling, your choice.
So I can use animal handling?
I mean, you can.
23.
Hey.
Nice.
You'll give me only a hey. That's not bad. Sure, I'll help you out with some nice apples.
Thank you. Great horse.
And tell your buddy. You can tell that mean guy with the bad hair to go easy on the spurs.
Chayton will do so.
So there's two mean guys with bad hair in this fucking party, so you might have to be more specific than that.
Hey, what do you mean? I thought it's only this one.
Looks at Lucius.
Fucking would Aloysius even like be fucking wearing like?
Spurs? Question mark. I mean,
No, he's more talking about like the guys who had him before.
oh, okay. I thought he was referring to us. Like,
No. Like, if you guys were wearing spurs, like, normally spurs are like for like ranchers, horse riders, to kind of steer horses real quick. If you were a soldier, probably have spurs. If you were like a cavalry soldier, if you were like a cowboy, probably you'd have spurs. But unless you guys said you had spurs, I don't think you guys would have spurs with your backgrounds.
Yeah.
And I thought neither of you two had bad hair.
I mean, Doroteo is slightly unkempt. Like he's you know, he's not a rich man, so he can afford, baths like rich people can. So he tries to take care of his hair the best way he can, which is not super great.
Aloysius's hair is pretty bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have a battle plan.
We have a battle plan. I just realized the stream overlay, the title is like super big, so I have to zoom out the camera so everybody's in frame. What was it called? But yeah, we have a battle plan, I guess. So let's hit it.
Alrighty. So, the front of the fort is like at the bottom. Obviously, there is no gate because it's gone. Because all the wood rotted.
Alright,
Damn.
let's move over there then. I have no control over the horse
Yo,
token.
we don't have. Yeah, we don't control the horses.
I'll give y'all control of the horse.
I mean, well, for me it's not
That-
super important, though is not intending to use the horse in battle.
Give y'all control of the horse.
Okay.
Let's see, where the frig is the horse? Monsters.
Since we've all agreed to go guns blazing, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like. We're not gonna be doing negotiations.
Well, you
So
cut
should
out
we,
the
like-
last bit. What do you say?
Oh, sorry, I said like we're not gonna be doing negotiations. It's gonna be a fucking drive-by. So like, should we just like roll initiative and do the surprise?
I mean, shit, I mean, obviously we could always go, hey, could you surrender pretty please around? But I don't think
Yes,
that's gonna...
sir, I'll surrender.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't,
nah.
think, I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah, fuck it. Like we go ham. Question mark. You look over at the other guy who's leading us here. We'll say, heads up. I don't think your friends are going to like you after this.
Hey, you just said to lead you there. You didn't say to. I can help you fight, so I'm gone. He just leaves.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough, but we will tell.
Smart man.
Should we rat him out and just describe him and be like, hey, this guy is the one that gave you away? Like,
I mean, he was still wearing the mask, so you couldn't really.
oh, okay.
And he didn't even ask his name, so.
I mean, he was the leader of the group.
That would be particularly impious.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fine. I suppose we can leave him out of this. But yeah. Rush forward! Ah!
So yeah, going guns blazing. Bang, bang, bang.
Surprise round.
If you guys are going with surprise round, give me stealth checks.
Stealth
Yeah,
check, sure. Do we have to roll for the horse as well, or just for us?
Just for y'all.
I want a hell of time, y'all. Like I'm a paladin. I have no stealth, so
What?
that's a 7.
Okay, hold up. So that is divided by 3. So 3 plus 7 plus 15 divided by 3.
8.
Yeah, nah. You guys rush in. One guy who's kind of like half asleep. He just hears. What the? He sees a cloud of dust. Boss! Boss!
I knew this wasn't going to work. Also, we're underneath the horses token. Again, not gonna be super important to pass the first round for Doroteo, but yeah. Oh, let's see what I get. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Imagine if wearing heavy armor gave you this advantage on initiative as well. That'd be fucking insane.
That is mad. Okay, so.
Alright, give me a moment.
I will be right back real quick.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
You know, that was pretty legit.
Yeah.
Let's see. And.
Buck.
Welcome back. Alright. How's this gonna be looking like?
Alrighty. So. You rolled your horse. Oh.
Oh yeah,
boy.
Jerick, you selected your horse when rolling.
Oh, did I really fucking select my... I can't believe
Hold up.
this.
Hold up. I'll move your horse real quick.
This is
I'm gonna add you to initiative. What the? Add
Because
turn.
we are under the horses.
Yeah.
And you rolled a 21.13.
Nice
in order.
initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, the horse.
Not Cavendish.
Dead Cavendish. Alrighty. Alright, Reverend. You're first in the shoot.
Okay. Can you put the horse under me?
I clicked it to be moved to back. Hold up. What if I move you to front?
Yes. This isn't working. It's fine. So
And it was working fine the last time.
the minions are going to be, underneath my coat, of course. So take, like from underneath the coat. Creed is going to use obey my command to allow the trumpeter angel underneath to make a fireball attack at this guy.
Okay.
13. That hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 fire damage.
Ah! Boom!
How fast does a horse move? 60 feet?
60
Yeah, depends
Doesn't
on the
ride the horse.
Yeah, depends on the horse. Yeah.
Gonna keep going there. And going to use my Overlord point in order to use this action as a bonus action and to get the angel to launch a firebolt at Scarface.
Alrighty.
I'm not at disadvantage, so that's a 19.
A 19 to hit. Scarface Curry. That's it.
Alright. As just riding into battle. Aloysius Creed once again tosses off their coat as riding alongside the angels that I will say are invisible, which means that that's how that is. Give me, because they don't have fucking HP bars. Let me just set those up. Okay. So yeah, riding into there, Creed is going to end his turn there. The Shadow Angel is dodge, and the Trumpeter is going to use its action to try to Scorching Ray Scarface. Wow. Damn, Mike, what the fuck
At
was that?
20. Friggin' A.
Allow me to read out your last rites, lest you lay your. I am the righteous hand of God, and you shall be welcomed into his kingdom as a guest of honor or as a prisoner to be tried.
First time I ever heard of a creature scalp hunter.
I am merely here to allow you to make amends to your god, either in life or the next. As that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Hey Ned! Get some cover! Right, boss. Ned Cavendish. You see this man's up here with a friggin' rifle. As he has to climb down a little bit. Let's see. Okay. They got some friends behind them. Should I take a pot shot? Go for it. So this will be at disadvantage. I'm gonna roll a D2. One is at, D3. Yeah, no, D2 because of ability he's got. Bushwhack. He does additional damage for a creature who hasn't taken his turn yet. So, one is Doroteo, 2 is Chayton.
Damn.
Chayton, this will be at disadvantage though, because you're a long range. 16 to hit.
That hits.
So you take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
I'm bloody.
Damn.
Yeah.
Level 2, baby.
I think I winged one of them. He's going to use guerrilla tactics and take the hide action as a bonus action. So yeah, he is laid on.
Well, let's see how this goes.
That's his turn. Doroteo.
You know what it be. So as per rules of mounted combat, I can command the mount to take the dash action if needed, right? Well then, you know how it be. So moves the first 60 feet forward. And then says, I want my gold, as he will rush 60 feet, gets like around here, and then immediately does like an action dodge roll off the horse to be like, alright, well, your time is done, now I'll take over. He rushes immediately towards Scarface Curry's face. Using half my movement to dismount.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, you move half his movement. Yeah. You see Scarface Curry. This man with mean claw marks on the right side of his face.
I don't know who gave you those scars, but I know who will give you these ones, as he will try to punch you. I'm glad you like that. What's it called? You'll try to punch him yet again. Wasalawai pow. 15 question mark?
15 would hit, however, he's gonna parry it.
Ah.
You see, he takes out this big old butcher knife. Nah, not this time, friend.
This time, this is the first time we meet. I'm Doroteo, by the way. I'm going to take him, and I'm going to take you down. Hopefully to cash in your reward. Nothing personal, of course. But I do want money. Bonus action. I'm going to use my second and last for the day. Merge with stone. Bonus action blade ward. So now I'm resistant to blade and piercing and slashing.
Alrighty. So, the banditos. So that's it for you.
Yes, that's it.
The banditos. Because friggin' higher ground rules. Well, these guys are gonna come down here. One of them's gonna come down, so you're within range. So 20, 25, 30. Reverend, getting shot with a crossbow. Miss.
See it. What? Damn,
They
yeah,
rolled
that
a
is
3.
My AC is 12, y'all.
Really bad at shooting?
The bandit up top is gonna shoot at you, Chayton. Miss.
It misses, yeah.
These two bandits, they're going to try and gang up on you, Doroteo. Man on the left. Scimitar. The miss. Man on the right, move up to you. He's got flanking, so +2 to his attack. 14.
Will miss.
Ding ding. Alrighty. That's their turn.
Doroteo basically
Scarface.
sees. I like to imagine the way they miss that Doroteo sees the 2 attacks coming, and he does like the what's it called? He does the Senator Armstrong thing where like his skin seems to harden. Musical did just the right spot that they're about to hit, and ting ting
Yeah.
bounces the two scimitars off.
Well, now, you seem like a tough customer. Maybe we could hire you on as a member of the gang.
Did you just assume my work position? I'm going to be. I'm not just about to get hired by anybody.
Well then, I guess you're not interested then. As well, with disadvantage, you see him pull out a pistol, like a flintlock pistol. Doesn't die.
Yeah, Doroteo just bats the pistol away at the last second and the shot goes off somewhere else.
Second attack with his scimitar.
15 will just barely miss.
That's all he can do. Chayton, you're hurting. You got shot.
Question.
Yeah.
Can you lay prone on a horse to give ranged people disadvantage?
Can you lay
Like-
prone on a horse? You technically can? Yes, you technically can lay prone on a horse. You're a harder target to hit. So I will allow it.
Yeah, I just presume the horse can now not dash because of difficulty moving, putting me off.
I will say, if you are going to run in and you're on the horse like that, give me a friggin'
I
athletic.
don't need to go prone yet.
Oh.
I can go prone when we're where I want to be. Because that was my second question. Can I hide here to get cover?
Can you hide?
Well, not necessarily hide, but be here to get cover.
That's like walled in a little bit, so it's gonna be hard to get the horse through.
I thought
'Cause yeah-
this was open.
It's like parts of it are walled off and parts of like actually no, yeah, that's like it's like a little overhang. But there are people. There is a guy in the back who could still shoot you.
I mean, yeah, but I get cover for some people, and that's more than I have now.
Alrighty, go for
So
it.
we're moving over there. Now I need to measure out more things. Just outside of range. So I'm gonna go prone on the horse and cure wounds myself.
Hey, good shiz.
Yeah.
Yee. And then I believe I can bonus action Shillelagh, right? Because it's not a leveled spell.
You can
Yes.
indeed.
Then I will do that just in case. Eyota.
Alrighty. What's the burb doing?
Ready to action if any of our allies go down feed berry.
Okay. Reverend.
Okay. Now going to use my obey my command to, you know, fuck it. I'm going to allow Doroteo to do his thing.
Well, you know what time it is. Doroteo will punch once again. Oh. 21.
Ooh.
That hit.
Well, you know how it be one day. Actually, yeah, fuck it. I only have one spell slot left. I might as well use it here. You know what time it is, y'all? The Paladin thing.
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite. Golden Smite. He will... Golden! He will rush over with an uppercut at Scarface Curry, and right as he begins to, swing his fist, his face becomes covered in this golden energy, and he Krakatoa! Holy shit!
Let's see. Hold up.
That's what he like.
So
That's
that
what
is
he like. Jesus Christ.
12, 24. How do you knock out
Damn.
Scarface
Already.
Curry?
Well, like I said, it was going to be an uppercut, so like, Doroteo, he's blocking, he's dodging, he's like, handling all these guys over here. The horse at this point probably like tried to peace out at this point because, gunshot was like, was rung out in front of it, and you see as Doroteo sees that opening where Curry needs to turn like the pistol away to like, pull out like his melee weapon, and in that like opening, Doroteo just kind of goes low, like Hajime no Ippo style. And and then like just uses, as he rises up, uses that momentum to effectively Shoryuken this guy, and boom, like hits him in the jaw, and he like goes he falls backwards into the bush behind. What's it called? Maybe losing a couple of teeth in the process. And you know how it was back in the day. Dental care wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, and you know what? Hold up. Roll me D100 real quick.
T100, okay. 55.
You knock out a gold tooth.
I fucks with it. Catches it in the air, joink. And he looks over at the other banditos and says, okay, you know how things go. One of you is going to say you're the next leader, and then I'm going to punch that one. So which one of you is it?
Is that all you can do?
I do have my bonus action, but I don't have any more spell slots because I just used the last one in my actually, no, I just realized none of the other things I can do require a bonus action, so I think that'll be it for me. RIP not being level 3, having my channel divinity. So
Alrighty. So yeah. So you say, hey, who's gonna be the next leader? You hear a gunshot coming at you, Doroteo. With advantage, 18 to hit.
damn, that does it. And sadly, I believe that my blade ward is no longer active because my turn ended. So that does hit me for a full 5.
I guess that make me the next leader.
Who did that?
Yes, I'm the leader now.
Who said that? Who did that?
Then Cavendish is gonna use girl tactics again.
Oh, where the
Hide
fuck
his
is
bonus
it?
act.
Oh, it's hidden. Okay.
Dang, he just been rolling good.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, he would not have advantage. That'd be a 12.
So I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him now. So I will put on the put him back on the layer he is at. So he is actually here.
Ah, there he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he was moving.
Doroteo points a finger at him, like, you're next.
Yeah, you see him. Yeah, you see him kind of like pushed up against the wall because he barely made it to the door.
Okay.
That's it for Ned Cavendish. Doroteo.
Oh, well, no, I just took my turn. Like... Yeah, you...
Oh, that was
Oh,
my
that was
command.
my
That was the
command.
reaction.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
it was a command. You're right.
Oh, wait, so hold on, then that my
wait.
fucking Blade War would have still been up during that that
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
So yeah, that would have been a 2.
would have been 2 points of damage. So let me add the extra +3. What's it
Yeah.
called? So yeah, okay, well shit, that's true. Damn, I got really confused for a moment there. I think everybody did actually. So yeah, my
It is
turn.
what it is.
Turn comes up, looks at the 2 banditos, and says, "You're going to try to stop me if I try to go up and punch that guy, are you?"
It's in the job description.
Well, in that case,
Like on their fucking resumes? What is he fucking talking about?
understandable. I respect that. And here's this for your troubles. Going to punch the guy on the right. Doom. Ignore the Rex Radiant, because I forgot to take that off. But it's just the 6 bludgeoning.
He's got a nasty shiner. He's at half HP.
Okay. Doroteo will then look over at Reverend Creed and Chayton and will say, "These guys are going to make it harder for me to get closer to the sniper. Think you guys can deal with that?"
It should not be too much of an issue.
Very well, I'll trust you. And that's it for Doroteo.
Alright. Bandit. I'm gonna have them roll a morale check because their boss just got beaten up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the one that was like, hey, it's in my job description. He's the one on the right. Yeah, he's still in the fight. The rest of them like, oh crap, Scarface is down. So this guy here, he is going to essentially dash and get the hell out of Dodge. So 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, gets him to right here. This dude, who was already hurt, he's gonna jump off the wall. So, acrobatics check. See if he doesn't eat shit. He eats shit, so he takes a...
Yep.
Hold up. 2 or higher, he is down. Boom! Ow! He just knocks himself, he trips, knocks himself out on one of the beams.
Damn.
This guy's like, hey, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. So, let's see. I'm gonna give him the, I'm gonna give him the little fear token. The little fear token. Fear token, and this guy over here is like, you yellow-bellied coward! come here. Fine, I'll do it myself. He tries to slash at you. Just dodge out the way, I suppose.
Emphasis on trying.
That's it for him. Starface Curry, he's unconscious. Chayton.
So, which one is still fighting?
The one on the right and the sniper.
Right. Move 5 feet and cast Frostbite on him. Hey, nice.
Hey.
How do you take out this
Nice.
bandito?
Well, we were allowed to do non-lethal, right? On cold
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not psychic damage.
So, Chayton will just cool down his body, mainly his brain, to just give him a massive headache.
Damn.
Just extreme.
Free!
That's
He falls unconscious.
Let's see. If I would stand here, over here, would I have more cover from him?
Yeah, because there's a bit of a building in the way. You have to move around.
Fantastic. Let's move over there. Let's see. Yes. And have the bird ready action to deliver berry again. End of turn.
Reverend Creed.
okay. Let's see. So, sniper up there. That guy's unconscious. That guy's over
Most-
there.
Yeah, the bandits just gave up.
They just gave up. That's fair. In that case, fuck it. Rev Creed is going to allow Doroteo to just move up to his speed.
Appreciate it, but I can't exactly see if there's even a way for me to get up there from here.
Essentially, there's like a ladder
Where?
inside the watchtower. I'm doing this off of like in-game knowledge. Right here.
So like I would, because obviously like I can't see too well in the shadow, like just because the image is kind of dark around that part. But like, would I be able to just like enter, I guess, through like somewhere around here and then go up the top?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I can move up to my speed, right? Just my speed.
Of half your speed.
half my
your
speed.
speed.
Well, I guess I'll get started moving there. You look over at the other
Yeah.
guys and be like, stay right there, don't try anything. And 15 feet, I believe.
Yes. So Cavendish is like hidden, right?
What's your passive perception?
It's a 12.
You see him.
Oh,
You rolled a 12 on it. Oh.
you know.
Try to
fair
hit.
enough. I'll, fuck it. I'm going to use Scorching Ray on the wood underneath his feet.
Oh.
9, 15, and 24.
The AC of wood that hits.
All of them?
Yes. I'm looking at
Do you have-
object. I'm looking
Do you
at
have
the object.
bless?
I do not have Bless, no.
So that would be, wait, 9 hits?
Hold up.
Yeah, does 9 hit? I don't
because
have
I-
Bless.
No. No, wait, no. Friggin'. The 15 and the 24 hit.
Okay, well that's 8 and 7 then.
7. Looking
Is
at.
the, like,
See,
vulnerability
I love.
higher?
It has vulnerability to fire, and it is. I'd say it's a large. Actually, the first attack. How much damage was it?
8.
Yeah, that's 16 points of damage.
Damn.
As you hear. Uh-oh. Ah!
Let's go. 3d6.
3d6 points of falling damage. 12 points of damage. And he's bloodied. Ah!
Damn.
My back! Oh!
Hit him with a Tobey Maguire special.
It is in the nature of evil to fall from the heavens onto the ground in which they came.
Thank you, Jericho.
You're welcome. And turn.
Alrighty, end of your turn. Then Cavendish. Half his movement to stand on up. Oh. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Alright. Looks over. Sees Doroteo's on the move. And then looks at you. Hold up. Let's see, how far away are you?
Good question.
You're within range. If he moves a little bit. So 15, 20, 45. You're in normal range for him. So he's going to fire his carbine rifle at you. Not at advantage, but 16 to hit.
Fuck, that hits, yeah. I'm
7.
gonna have the fucking shadow angel eat that. So that'll be 7 to it. It's not down yet. Because I gave it a fuck ton of health. So, like, you just kinda like, I guess, like, the fucking bullet, like, despawn.
What in tarnation? Oh crap! He sees freaking Doroteo coming up. He's going to use guerrilla tactics to take the dash action to run back up the stairs. So,
To what floor?
let's see, 20 Actually, no, not up those stairs. He's going to run up the other. He's gonna run to the other friggin' platform across the way. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's just making a beeline, like just running with his rifle.
Damn.
Damn, I'm not gonna.
Doroteo.
Unless, if he's walking on an elevated platform, is there a pillar underneath him that I can knock down?
You do see one, yes.
Well, you brought this on yourself. He'll run up right underneath old boy. He'll try to strike at the pillar. Actually, just to make it fair, he's not going to use his fist, but he will pull out like the sledgehammer for this time around and take a swing.
That hits. You crack the friggin' thing. You hear. Not again! He's only 20 feet up, so 2d6 points of fall damage.
Amazing. So amazing. Doroteo looks over at him, sledgehammer in hand, and he'll say, "It's not looking good for you. Are you sure you still want to fight?"
Give up.
You give up? You give up what? The joke comes full circle now. What's it called? He'll, if he does say I surrender, he'll still look over at the rest of the party and he'll say, "I think we got them, friends."
If they truly desire to repent, it should be an avenue that is open.
He'll, he was
Are we out of combat?
yeah, he was the last one fighting,
You
wasn't
are
he?
out of Yeah, you are out of combat. He is at 1 HP. He does not want to fight you guys, especially with a big dude with a sledgehammer.
Chayton would go up and say, you still owe me for my healing services.
What the hell are you talking about?
You shot me. I needed to heal myself. Now pay up.
You shot me too.
How hurt do you feel?
He doesn't look like that much hurt. You only see like a graze on his shoulder thanks to the blade ward. But he will say, I don't know. This looks like a very deep wound. I mean, I may need some.
you.
What is it?
May think you hurt me more.
He gives you 2 good berries. He's like, nah, that costs you 1 gold and 5 silver.
1 gold, 5 silver for what?
Healing.
What kind of bunk doctor are you?
I ask equal pay. If someone is poor and hurt by bad guys' action, I give him healing for almost free. If someone only hurts us and takes their money, I charge more. Equal pay. 1 gold, 5 silver. Or my friend over here can still smash.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Damn, I guess he can still smash. Damn.
I should have. I realized it. I said it.
He spits at you. He spits at your shoe.
Ooh, that's going to be at least a couple more cup for repairing the ship.
He is unconscious.
I knock him out, so what does he have in his pouch?
Okay. In his pouch, you find 10 more bullets. 10 bullets for his rifle, and 13 gold pieces.
Damn.
I will take 2 gold and says the rest we can split equally.
I am down with that.
He walks to Scarface and pickpocket him as well.
You find a pistol, a scimitar. How many bullets did you have left? 12 bullets. 11 gold. And
22.
12 silver.
Chayton walks up, gives the weapons to Doroteo, and says, "Here, you can sell these."
Ooh, nice. We'll drag old boy
Sir,
by the leg and pull him all the way to the middle here. With the rest.
Sir Crate, you sure you don't want money? It could go a good way for your church as well.
Kind of like, you know, they seem very like, eager to like turn it down, but then, once you say that, it's like, it actually gets them thinking. I suppose that much is true. It still feels rather impious to ask for such a donation, but I suppose you are right.
Yeah, he walks up to you, he hands you 7 gold and 4 silver, and says, "It's a donation to you and your church. Thank you for all the good deeds."
Yeah, and he'll take that shit.
As he walks to the Doroteo, and he hands him 10 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Ooh. I'll take this. And this will be on top of what we might be getting once we turn this low lives in.
Yes. Everything else you may take from the ones that are knocked down.
Don't mind if I do. See.
You would notice that Chayton would take the smallest cut.
Fair enough. Honorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair pay.
Forgot to add the other
That's all
sentence.
he's about.
Forgot to add the other sentences from the previous encounter. Need to add those as well.
So, around the camp, you'd find about 16 gold pieces, four more light crossbows, 4 more scimitars, and you'd also find on Ned Cavendish's body a longsword.
Huh.
Man, I really can't with Cavendish.
What's wrong with Cavendish?
It's a One Piece character.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's taking it as a One Piece character. I'm taking it from a friggin' Lone Ranger villain.
I'm just thinking from Little Witch Academia.
So,
Does Chayton also find a sack of apples?
you do find a bag of apples.
He will take the bag of apples and put them down in front of his riding horse. He's like, "And this is for our promise."
Unfortunately, the spell ended a while ago.
I
so
know. He just says it and puts
Just
the bag of
happens.
apples down.
I feel like the horse will remember this. Alright, so let me take y'all to the sheriff office.
To
Where
the
you're supposed to go to. Where you're supposed to go to first.
Listen,
So-
if my few experiences as a DM has taught me anything, always expect your players to go off-road.
No,
Expect
this
the
is
unexpected.
like a secondary. This was like a secondary version. So you guys ended up doing this very quickly. So you guys ride on back to Quick Ridge. You hog tie Ned Cavendish and friggin' the and old Ned Cav and Scarface Face Curry. Let's see. Hold up. So yeah, you come up to this sleepy little little frontier town, and at the end of the town you'd see the sheriff office.
Chayton would knock on the door.
Doroteo is casts both Ned and Curry like on his shoulders, basically.
Oh, I thought just dragging him along.
That would be funny, but
Just with the
there's
feet.
steps there, and he doesn't want them to get a concussion, like on the way here. So,
So yeah, you
Reaction
see this?
to the knock?
Yeah, he says, come in.
Yes. As he opens the door, greetings. Me and my companions have gotten someone's bounty.
You're bounty hunters? Who'd you collect?
Not really. We were on a train, got attacked by a group of bandits.
Oh, you're
Got-
the group from early. So you guys are the ones from the train.
Yes. And we took down their leaders.
You say that as friggin' Doroteo probably walks in with, holy smokes, Scarface, Curry, and Ned Cavendish. We've been having bandit trouble out here for the past couple of days.
are they like a big deal?
Curry and Cavendish, they've been messing. They've been harassing folks in the county for almost a month now. Territory's just put out bounties for the two of them. 15 gold for the pair of them.
Ah, slightly more than what we anticipated, and I suppose that's good. In that case,
Yeah.
take these two criminals off our hands. He just drops both of them like on the ground.
As Chayton steps forward to collect the money.
Yeah, you see him go into a little safe, and he pulls out a bag of money and hands y'all 15 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, Chayton would give 6 to Doroteo, 6 to Creed, and take 3 himself.
And how much gold did we get from the camp? I forgot to note that down.
You get
Uh,
you get 13 gold in total and 4 silver.
and then there was an additional 16 gold.
Yeah, that's in total. 13 gold and 6 silver is in total
That's
for
so
Doroteo and Creed. And Chayton took 10 gold and I believe 4 silver, 2 silver or something.
Well, we got a nice warm cell for the pair of them. As you see them kind of coming to, like, my head. What? Oh no. Yeah, Mr. Curry. Circuit Judge coming into town tomorrow. Probably hang you for what you've been up to. Pulls over Ned Cavendish. Oh, here you go. And here's your buddy too.
Now they can keep each other company in the cell.
Oh. Appreciate your for good deeds.
All in a
Down
day's
here.
work.
No problem.
It was a task that none of us expected, but perhaps it was what was preordained by the will of the Father.
That,
Oh.
well, if the will of the Father points us into gathering more gold, then perhaps that your religion of yours is not, interests me a bit more. I'm curious if Reverend will call out the sheer greed / avarice that
Yeah, like, well,
Doroteo
I-
2%.
I think like what they literally do is like they just kind of like they put like a hand to their chin and just like like think like and just think like yeah, like what they'll say is the path to enlightenment, salvation is one that we must all travel of our own volition. The reason does not matter. What matters is what we do afterwards.
Well,
Hmm.
that's some good words of wisdom there.
Sounds profound, but I'm not sure I entirely understand.
All in due time. I believe that you, despite some of your proclivities towards the material, I believe that if you keep walking on the path that you're walking on, soon you will realize the duty of doing good for good's sake.
He thinks for a second. You think you hear the hamster running in the wheel. And and he says, you know, I'm just going to chalk it up to a lesson that I will learn in time, maybe. I don't know. But one thing's for certain. This whole situation probably been a lot harder to resolve on my own. You two fought well, and most of all, well, you stood up. You all stood up to these bandidos very well. No, not anybody would be able to do that. Maybe if we get to work again in the future, it'll be well, quite a sight to see.
I will be
I-
traveling these lands, so who knows?
I do hope that our paths may cross once more, if the Lord ordains it.
Amen. Says Doroteo.
Amen.
And so, out the short career of the Curry gang comes to a close as the heroes of the day have been paid for their efforts and made the residents of Quick Ridge all the more safer. But as the sun sets on this chapter, who knows what other thrills, chills, and fortunes are to be had in the land of opportunity. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for our kind players here for having some great interactions during this session. Shout out to Vorty Elite 97 for streaming these awesome campaigns, and check out his channel as he is on the road to 100 subs. Only 15 more to go for his channel. Shout out to Marijn for being an awesome player. Shout out to Jericho
For
Who-
quoting the Bible.
for quoting the Bible and character art. Shout shout out to friggin' our channel mod. We who for just vibe in the comments section. Thank you all for enjoying this weird Western series. And until we meet again, we'll see you on down the trail.
Yeah, God bless us, everyone.
Take care. Till next time.
Take care, everybody. See you in the next session of Alvona.
See ya.
And see you in the other sessions of our other campaigns. Bye bye, y'all.
Later.
Bye.